everybody. Welcome to the Joyful Finding Show. It's May 10th of 2024, and we have solar flares happening. We have energy happening. We have so much happening, and everyone's feeling it in a totally different way. I almost feel like I'm kind of drunk on energy right now. So I want to know how you guys are feeling today. Why do I want to start laughing? This is hilarious. But what are you guys feeling in all this energy that's going on today? Some of you are going to feel it in a lot of different ways, but I feel like us coming together right now is going to help bring some of the pieces together for us, because I have no idea what we're going to talk about in this energy tonight. All I want you to know is that, okay, since there is an intense amount of energy, right? And some people are already going to see the auroras and all that and the colors in the sky. So I want you all to tap into, whether you can see it or not, in your mind's eye, you can see that. You can see that with people. So I want you to all tap in today in a whole different other way, or expanding in what you believe your abilities are. There's like this energy of this, I don't even know what the hell to call this stuff, but anyways, it feels like this. I don't know what this is, guys. But anyways, you guys, it's very transformational right now. That's what I'm feeling. Very transformational right now, if you so choose to. So since we've been coming, okay, since last month, right? Since the solar eclipse, right? There was all this different energy, and we started to feel a little different. Time started to feel a little different. You know, everything just kind of really started to feel a little different, so to speak, right? Maybe like more awake, and all that stuff. You know what I mean? But it just, I don't know. I don't know why this energy is cracking me up tonight. There's some fun energy going on tonight. Fun energy going on tonight for us all to like shift and change. Okay. So I want you again. Okay. So, so again, the energy makes me want to laugh tonight. So I want you guys to bring in all your little joy. Bring in your joy. Bring in your happiness. Okay. That's what we're going to create out of next, is that joy and that happiness. Okay. Because there's a lot of fear going on out there with these like solar flares going on, and all that stuff. And I think it's like really to energize us to really like, I think that's why I want to start laughing, because it's like I'm being tickled. Okay, I'm being tickled in this energy. So I think it's like helping awaken another side of us and helping us to get through to the other side. And have no fear. Have no fear. Even if the lights go out, they always come back on. You know what I mean? So don't have any fear. You're all right. You're all right. I want to say that. I want to say hello to some of y'all out there. I'm going to go backwards since that's the way the thing is scrolling on me. Hello, Lenka. So glad you're here this evening. Marsha Morse is out there as well, and Robert Myers and Pooja and Jamie. Hello, Lola Blue. What's happening? Robert Myers is kicking with us tonight, and Ruth Saltman and Richard Riddle. And I just can't stop moving. That's how much energy is moving with us. Chi is out there. Hello, darling. What's happening? And I got a few donations tonight. I'll mention those in a hot minute. And more things going beep, 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 beep. I want to welcome you all here tonight. Thank you for being here. It is May 10th of 2024. So I feel like there's a lot of stuff that's taking place in a lot of different timelines. I feel like there's a lot of timeline shifts going on. I don't know how to explain that in our human form, but there's a lot of things that are shifting for the good of all humanity. Like we finally have tipped the scales, or we have finally made it, I don't know what word you guys want to use, but that's what this energy is kind of telling me about right now. So we're going to talk about this some more, but I don't know where it's going to go, but I really do. I feel like I'm drunk on the energy. This is hilarious. Okay, so I do have 3 donations that already have come forth this evening. So I want to thank you. Thank you, loves. All right, Richard, you came in at number 1 over there at Venmo. Robert, you came in at number 2 over there on YouTube. And Chi, you came in at number 3 over on Venmo as well. So I want to thank you very much for your donations. They are greatly appreciated. So, all this energy stuff is like creating like, okay, so we've been talking about healing for like ever, right? So just imagine we're fresh, we're clear, our energy is ready for true creation, right? You have all your imagination, you have everything that you need in front of you. Okay. And this new you does not think like the old you that may be attached to fears or whatever it might be attached to or whatever. And it always comes down to some kind of fear. Okay. It always comes down to some kind of fear. So I want you to pay attention to that. Just ignore it. It does not have power over you anymore. This is where you have taken back, excuse me, you have taken back all of your power, okay, for whoever has had it. It doesn't matter who, okay? So now we're all in this creator state, right? This new energy, right? Because there's these 6 flares, right? And 6 to me is about community, humanity, right? What are we doing? We want to create with each other. And I see more and more people doing that. I see more and more people creating with each other, co-conspiring and making things happen, right? So I feel like this is only going to make this even stronger. Okay, this is going to make this even stronger. And I see there's a lot of ambition for the new things that are coming. Okay, I see that. I feel that. And those old structures I've been talking about for at least 4 years now are really starting to like fall, right? So if you could imagine like a building, right, and it's set to explode, right? No, not explode. It's set to implode, right? It's going to fall inside itself. Okay. So I want you to see this as all those old structures, all those igniters go off wherever they got to go off to make it fall down inside itself. Whoever them bomb people are, they know what they're doing. But anyways, see that as all gone, right? See it as all gone. Okay, and here we are over here in this new section of life, right? This very new, fresh space, right? That we get to create in now. Okay, that we get to be creators beyond what we've been able to because we've been held back in a lot of manners. Okay, so I feel like there were like, and also these, they're gonna make me laugh again. Okay, so this energy is also like waves. So I want you guys to like, woo, you could be like surfing it for a little while and then bam, you're down in the ground for a little bit. But then you're going to get picked back up again. So I feel like this is a very intense weekend with energy and all of that stuff. So I want you guys to like feel into that. Like, what is it that you're creating? Jamie, woo, she is number 4. Thank you, darling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are the best. I love your donations. Thank you. You guys are also so very generous. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So you guys, what is it that because you have to remember, you have to turn that side, that old, the stuff that's already crumbled down. You have to leave that behind, right? We're going to turn my back on it again. And I'm going to look this way. Like, this is where I'm going. This is my future. This is what I'm creating for myself. And that's, what is it that you are creating that is out of your joy and your passion? And whatever that is, always ends up being something that someone else can use or utilize. Okay. So I want you to think about that. Okay, think about that. Just think about that. Just think about it. Little small businesses, pop, 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 pop. I'm seeing growth in that area as soon as we kind of like get through this little, even though there's still some happening now, but I see larger, more, I see mom and pop stores, right? That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing like we go back, like when the 20s and they were all like owned by, Mama Leona had the restaurant down the street. And, if you think back, but it's like you are get in connections with your community. Okay. And everybody kind of knows everybody again, but not so much that we're up each other's, But anyways, I'm just putting that out there. You guys are going to be very much in charge of a lot of the change that's going to be pivoting for you this weekend, right? Because we're pivoting from all of this to this, whatever this is going to be for you. Okay. I want to thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are amazing. You guys have been through so very much in this lifetime. It doesn't matter what you've overcome. It is now what you are going to create. No longer holding on to any traumas, dramas, or fears. You are free from that. You can now move forward with grace and love in your heart and be the creator that you've always wanted to be. Excuse me again. There's someone out there that's cleaning out their throat chakra this evening. But that's good. You're finding your voice. Someone out there is finding their voice. They're fine-tuning themselves. You guys are truly tapping in and allowing this energy to help clear out so you can like spring forward, right? This is still springtime. There's still like a month left of this spring, right? Before we get into summer. Like, what are we springing into? What are you springing into? What is your new growth? What is that? Who are you helping to create something? It's even as simple as sharing a small business on your social medias. Okay, sharing it out to your other public or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like that's what draws more people together, and we're drawing more and more people together. And you don't even realize, excuse me, we've got a lot of energy going on, how small the world really is. Okay, how many people actually know people that you know, or it's very small world. It really just is. So I just want you guys to pay attention to that. Just pay attention to the energy that are coming. Just know that you are going to be the absolute creator as we move forward, because that's what we need to do. We never knew how powerful we were. It's like we've always had the power. And it always goes back, I don't know why I'm going there, but we're going there because I guess I use it as an analogy. But just like Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz, right? She had on her ruby slippers and she would just had to click them to get home, right? That's what we found out at the end. Sorry if I spoiled it for no one that's ever seen it, but she clicks her little heels, and she's on her way home. So she always had the power within. And then I always talk about that protection that we have to use for ourselves, right? Like Glenda the Good Witch in The Wizard of Oz. We need to have that protection up so that we're not affected by outside negative energies. And there's a lot out there. They're all like screaming and hollering right now and, doing whatever they got to do. But we don't need to be affected by them. So we're like in that bubble. But again, knowing that we always had the power within. Okay. Now it's allowing us to use that as we learn how to reconnect to it. Okay. It's very, there's just so much coming and so much information that's been flowing in front of me that resonates with me. And I'm like, that makes sense. And then, how I always, oh, darn, it's over there. I may get it during break time. But being stuck in that loop, right? Because everything becomes like a pattern. So you have to recognize what that loop is. And that's the loop that we're trying to break because we've been in it for a very, very, very long time. like more years and, lives than this one we're in right now. That's why I feel like we're correcting all the timelines in this one right now. Remember how I talked about it last week? You know what I mean? If you guys were here last week, that's cool. If not, you might want to go back and check it out. If not, I'm going to try to explain it the best I can now. But, it's like all these different timelines and energies and frequencies. And we've been in this loop, right? Because we've been like in this recycle mode. It's just like, all right, let's go back in again. Let's go back in again. Let's go back in again. But this time, something is different. Okay, this time there has been an awakening in each one of us to what our true authentic self is. Okay, so that's been pulling back the layers, maybe get rid of some of the belief systems that we were told, not believing some of the things that we were taught. It just didn't resonate right. It takes me back to when I was, going to Catholic church, and they kept talking about how mean God was and he was going to punish me. And, and I was like sitting back thinking about it, and I was like, God, you're not. Who are they talking about? Because that's not how I see you. You know what I mean? We're like, but anyways, so it's breaking through some maybe old belief systems and stuff, that no longer serve you, but getting closer to God, getting closer to your truth, getting closer to your authentic purpose, right? They wanted me to talk about that too, because how funny things work, because sometimes you get thinking about life, like, what should I be doing now? Should I, focus more of my energy over here? I was like, should I still be doing, this psychic stuff and, tapping in for energy and all that stuff? And then I have this wonderful gentleman client call me, and he comes and sits down on my couch, and I have this beautiful reading with him. And I am just blown away by his energy. I'm blown away by the information that's flowing through me. He's blown away. And I'm like, all right, you validated me again. And he was a very spiritual man. So you guys, we keep getting the messages to follow that path. Okay. Even when we may have a doubt, there's going to be something that shows up to give you that message, as long as you're willing to be open to the message that's showing up in front of you. Okay, just be open to them. That's all you have to do, is be open to it. That's pretty much the first step, is being completely open to it, being open to new ideas, open to the expansion of the mind, expansion of your spirit, your soul. Let it ride, let it fly, let it do whatever it needs to do. Yes, all of that and more. Yeah. You guys, I'm cracking myself up tonight. All right, Richard, have a good night at work. Your message will be waiting for you when you are here, my friend. All right, most of y'all were just saying hello to each other. I love that. But if anyone new is out there, make sure you say hello in the little chat box, so I know that you're out there. You're connecting in with all these beautiful beings all around the United States. I don't know if I have any foreign people. Where are y'all from tonight? Put that in the chat box. Where are y'all from? I know there's some from Sarasota. I know we got some Texas. I know we got, I'm going to say Virginia, Connecticut. Where else we got out there? Who else is out there this evening? Where are you tapping in from? Northport. Where are you all at this evening? Oh, that's what I'm wondering. Where are y'all at this night? This night of May 10 of 2024. Why do I keep saying the date? Like it's significant. Anyone get anything from May 10th? Was it significant in history anywhere? Was May 10th like an important day or anything? Did I miss that somewhere? I don't think so. Oh, yep. Robertson, Pennsylvania. I knew I was close. I knew I was close. Pennsylvania. Yes. And Richard is in Oklahoma. Yeah, and send some prayers for all the people that are in Tallahassee that lost all their power and their trees and all that stuff. I have a friend up there. That was a pretty significant storm. It's kind of crazy how it's not even hurricane season, and it was like 3 tornadoes went through there, she said, or whatever they're assuming. I don't know, but I saw some of the pictures and they just whipped things right around. So it's pretty intense, this weather stuff we have going on. So let's send out a little love so we can have some normal weather, right? The normal rains, the normal winds, not these, disastrous and storms. Let's just have like some normal weather. Wouldn't that be amazing for a little while? It always seems like it has to be something like dramatic, but can't it just go back to be kind of like normal? Those of you in Florida, how many remember when it used to rain like every afternoon, like clockwork? When was the last time that actually happened? I miss that. I miss the rain in the afternoon like that. At least it cool it down for a hot minute, and then it would get hot again. But there used to be a pattern. But that pattern has changed. What changed that pattern? The things that make you go, There's a lot of things that make me go, lately. So that's why discernment is super duper important as you're moving forward from this moment forward. I've been talking about this for a while, but you need to discern through every bit of information that is put in front of you. If it does not resonate with you, then pass it on. Do not hold on to anything that is not for your highest and best good. Okay? We just can't do that anymore. We don't have time for that now. We've already been there, done that. That's why it's like discernment through all. Okay? Discern through all. Okay? Woo, woo, woo. All right. Awesome sauce. You guys are the best. The best. The best. I love you guys. All right. Anyone else out there? Robert. Anybody else? I know there's a bunch of you out there. You guys haven't all answered where you're from. But that's all right. You don't have to. I pretty much know where y'all from. Except Pooja. I don't know where you're from. And I don't think Chi. I don't know where you're from. I don't think I've ever asked that. But you might have answered one time. But I can't remember everything. That's one thing about doing what I do. It's like I can tell you a bunch of stuff and then I'll never remember I told you anything. It's like, it's kind of like Men in Black. I'm kind of like, it's gone. It's gone. Gone. All right. So there's a lot of excitement in the air. I feel like there's a lot of new opportunities. I feel like a lot of you are really ready to step into this new chapter of your life. Okay. And I feel like summertime is going to be a lot of that new chapter. Okay. I feel like we got a lot of cleaning up to do for the next, 6 weeks or whatever. But I feel like, springtime was about getting everything ready and prepared and all of that. So we can kind of like watch things grow. So whatever you guys are nurturing in your springtime right now, just know it's going to bring you a great harvest. So where are you putting your energy right now? Is it something productive for you? Is it for somebody else? They just want you to pay attention to where you might be throwing your energy out there. Okay? Just pay attention. Just pay attention. Just pay attention. Yes, and yes. All right, so this is so funny. Okay, so we're getting very close to the half-hour mark. So this would be a great time to have a word from my sponsor because I feel like there's people out there that need some messages this evening. So that can really help assist them in really moving forward, maybe getting some clarity on something or maybe some validation of something they've been thinking about. I feel like you guys have a lot of things bouncing around in your heads, in your minds, in your souls, and about what you want to create, what your purpose might be, and all of that. I'm feeling all of that for all of you right now, all at once. Woo! All right. So again, my donations this evening, I want to say thank you, my darlings. My darlings, you guys are the best. All right. Let me go in and check this out for a second because I don't want to make sure I miss any of you guys. Don't want to miss any of you guys. All right. Woo, you guys are the best. So I want to thank Richard for his $5 donation. You're amazing. Thank you. And then Robert for your $5 donation over there on YouTube. Thank you. Chi, I want to thank you for your $10 donation over on Venmo. And Miss Jamie of Lola Blue, I want to thank you for your $35 donation this evening over on Venmo. You guys are the most amazing people ever. I love you. The messages are going to start rolling right after we have a word from our sponsor. You guys are going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we're going to roll out and see where we go from there. So you guys, Feng Shui My Space is a sponsor of the Joyful Finding Show and has been now for maybe, I'm going to say almost 2 years or more. I don't even know how long anymore. But if you guys are looking to change the energy inside your house or your office, or maybe you're getting ready to design a place that you would like to have this service, just so you know where you're like, where all your placements are, of where you're, what's going to work best for your building or whatever. The best place to start is with Marsha Morse of Feng Shui My Space. You guys check it out. Thank you. Awesome. Like I said, if you want to change up the energy in your house, your office, or wherever you might need the energy change, please check out Marsha Morse of fengshuimyspace.com. And thank you, Marsha, for being a sponsor to the Joyful Finding Show. Much love to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, now we're going to jump into messages. So we're just going to tap in and see where everyone's going. If there's anyone out there that has already made the donation and you have a specific question you want answered, go ahead, drop that in the chat box now as I get started. Richard is already off to work, so he can't leave me a message. So that leaves you a perfect time to leave a message in there if you would like something specific answered. If not, I am just going to roll with it and see where we go. Okay. All right, Mr. Richard Riddle, who's on his way to work. He's working. He's always working. I feel like Richard is always working. He's a workaholic a little bit. All right, so Richard, with all that you're doing, I feel like there's some kind of advancement are coming, and I don't know if you want to move to days or whatever, but I feel like a schedule change is coming up. I feel like it could be from night to day, or it could be, I feel like there's a higher paying position for you. I know you get more at night or whatever, but I feel like there's something coming for you to change it up so it will free up your nighttime. And I don't know what you want to do with your nighttime, but they're showing me that you want to do something at nighttime. You know what I mean? There's something that you want to be doing. Rather than going to work. And also about working in a plant store, like a specific plant store, or maybe like a nursery where they're, starting from seedlings and stuff like that. Or do you guys have like a botanical gardens, somewhere close to you? Because I'm seeing you really working with plants and really getting to know them. You know what I mean? So maybe you want to learn more about herbs and things of that sort. So maybe looking at an online course or something like that might be beneficial to you, Richard. I'm going to leave that with you. Thank you. All right, Mr. Richard, that was good. All right, Mr. Robert Myers. There's someone singing in your ear. Why won't you listen? Is it because you can't hear? Wow, do I feel like I'm going to be a poet or something? Anyways, Robert, there's someone that's trying to get your attention and they're singing in your ear and they're wanting you to listen. Listen. Don't second guess yourself. If you have to, write it down. Write it down and go, all right, is this really true? You know what I mean? Because I really feel like they're really trying to talk to you right now. Your guides, your angels, your loved ones, they're helping to guide you. They're helping you to break some of those old patterns that you've recognized in yourself that are no longer benefiting you. You really want to create outside the box, but there is like, I almost want to say like you're in this slingshot, okay? Like, and you're pulled all the way back. Like, here's the slingshot, right? And you're pulled all the way back. And it's like you really want to go way over here, but you don't know where that is. But you're just waiting until you get flung there. You know what I mean? And I don't know if you're going to get flung there or not, but it's almost like there's that kind of suspense going on. So there's something that's holding you back that won't allow you to make that leap. So you have to check out what that is about yourself, about whatever that leap, whatever that is that's holding you back. What is that that's got that held? What is it? Can you identify what it is? You know what I mean? Because if you can, then you can break the the bond that it has on you in this very moment. Okay, they're just saying, listen, we're talking to you. And again, they're going to reiterate nature. I feel like birds are talking to you. There's a lot of different things that are taking place right now for you, Robert, but you have to decide to what the transition is going to be, and think outside the box. You kind of keep yourself a little small and they want you to grow a little bigger. Okay, grow a little bigger. So I'm going to leave that with you. Thank you, Mr. Robert. Mr. Robert Myers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And grow on. It's springtime. Spring on. Woo! Right? Let's spring. Whatever that is, let's get you going, mister. Let's get you going. All right, let's see now. Now is Chi. Miss Chi. I haven't seen you in a little while. Let's see where your energy's at today. You're kind of going with the flow. It's kind of moving quite quickly. Time and space is moving pretty quick for you. But you're all right. You're adjusting to it all. You want to make some more changes, but they're going to come with time. Okay. You can't rush it. Okay. So with time, these changes are starting to happen. And with the energy that's flowing through right now, is like you're going with that flow. Even if it's going smooth, you're all right. If it's going a little wavy, you're all right. You know you're being protected right now. And you are breaking out of a lot of old molds that you might have had, or molds, you know what I mean, that you might have had, so you are now like this crisp, new energy. And I feel like your heart chakra is like starting to sing, but you got to release more and allow that energy to flow out of you. And I don't remember what you do for work, but I feel like there's some kind of advancement or some kind of something that's going on, because I feel like there's more to do and I feel like there's more responsibility, but I feel like there's also becomes it's also where your passion lies. So whatever that is, it's like going to be it's going to be tenfold, but you have to follow that path if you so choose. But there's a lot of choices that you have coming up too, because I feel like, it's kind of like when we're going down the river, we go, all right, do I want to go to the right? Do I want to go to the left? Do I want to just go straight down the middle? What is it do I want to do? They're wanting you to tap in and hone into what your true self, your true authentic self is telling you, without any of the outside sources trying to influence you, because you are going to break free from whatever it was. So, oh, you're looking for a job? Well, I want you to add outside the box of what you've been looking for, and maybe outside your location too, because the perfect job is waiting for you and something that you desire. So I'm going to leave that with you, darling. Thank you, Chief, for being here this evening. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Now it's Miss Jamie from Lola Blue. Hey, you guys, she just came out with a new product. You know how I love helping small businesses. Jamie of Lola Blue just came out with a shampoo bar. I'm going to get down there. I'm going to get one. It's heart-shaped and everything. I'm going to let you know how it is. I hope it will bring some bounce back to my hair. I've heard great things about it so far, everyone that's reviewed it. So if you guys have intuition about what something you want to create, then create it. Create it. Think outside the box, my friends. Think outside the box. And which is so funny because the shampoo that you've made out as a bar, I have to say this before I get into your message, Jamie. When my father was born in 1928, and even when in the 1980s, that man would only wash his hair with a bar of soap. That man would never use shampoo. It was always a bar of soap. So when I first started these all coming around, I was like, damn, my dad was right again. He was right about a lot of things, you know. So good luck on the new product, darling. All right. So, Jamie, I already see big things for you because you're helping others. You're all about helping others. Okay. So, Jamie, I know there's like a master plan. Like I want to say, like I have this, like I know there's like, man, I almost feel like there's architect drawings and stuff. Does someone already do CAD drawings? Do you already have someone doing something like that? But what I almost see like you doing is almost like, okay, I'm going to call you Benderson for a minute. So I want you to find yourself a strip mall, you know, that's all your own or whatever, or something. I don't know. It feels like it's going to be that with large warehouse for the whole manufacturing part. But I'm seeing now like these little shops, you know what I mean? Like you're making like a little, kind of like where you are now, but on a larger scale, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? And more room to spread out and to add more businesses and more like, you know, things that people really need. You know, so anyways, there's that. And they're loving your new product. And you also have another one in the back of your mind that you've also been concocting, they're saying. So you've been working on this, and you'll be tweaking that. And I feel like that's something you're bringing out in either maybe summer, fall. I don't know. You have some kind of new idea that's just gonna like come out, and it's just gonna be going bam, bam, bam. It's gonna be like that. Okay, and also, where do they want to go with this? Okay, so not only is there just this, right? Because you don't just do one thing. I feel like I was like, this is what she does. She's got like, I don't know, this many things. This is what Jamie does, okay? So all these different things that you have going on, I feel like this is going to expand as well. So whatever other ideas you have, right? Because I feel like these are connections with other people. So there's like these connections that you're making with each other that help expand the overall, you know, business community. You know, I don't know, is there a farm on it? I feel like there's farm. Is there animals and like little vegetables and stuff? I feel like it's agricultural as well as industrial. I don't know. Can you manage that down there in Northport? Can you twist someone's arm to get them to do both or whatever? You probably could. You probably could. They love you down there. But it's like now I see like there's this bigger picture that is expanding, right? It was before, and I feel like investors and I feel like people are coming together. You're getting all the right people lined up. They're all getting lined up, okay? And it's so funny because they all look like they will have little angel wings, right? All these people that are lining up have, so they're all good people. They're all good-hearted, open people. You know what I mean? So I love that. I love that. So Jamie, there's many, many good things coming to you. Keep your imagination going and keep striding forward. You're kind of like, you're like the lady that's going in the cave with the torch, and you're just leading the way. So they're saying, keep spreading your light. You keep leading the way, and you're helping so many. Thank you, thank you, thank you, they're saying. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You're getting a lot of thank yous from the other side. Woo! Woo! All right. There's land left in Northport. Yeah, there's a little bit. All right. I don't know who you are, but welcome. Roulette girl. I think that's what that says. Are we gambling tonight? That's what it reminds me of. A hobby farm. Yeah, hobby farm would be cool. All right. Thanks, Melissa. Just seen 4 birds walking around the parking lot here at work. See, which birds were they, Robert? Ruth would love a message. I'll give you one, Ruth. Thank you. Welcome, my friends. My friends. Beep, beep, beep. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. All right. So if there's anybody else out there that Jamie says, thank you. Wow. Yes. So many things resonated with our plans. Yes. And they, even though I don't know, because now I'm friends with that little little young man that works at your office, the little new entrepreneur that's going into real estate and all that stuff. He's a little go-getter. You're teaching him a lot. You're a very good mentor, and you're a mentor to everyone that's around you. So you're just going to be doing more of that. So you just keep mentoring all those beautiful people. Okay? Do it. All right, fun stuff. All right, so we have Ruth next, and we have about 15 minutes left. So if you're out there, and you would love a message, then boom, let me know. I will give you one. All right, Miss Ruth Saltman, what's happening in this energy? How are you feeling? Whoa, that's what it feels like a little bit. I feel like I'm way over dramatic tonight. All right, so Ruth. Ruth, I feel like you got laid out this week a little bit. Okay. Rest, recharge, re-energize, refocus. There's a lot of re's going on there. So what is it that you have to do that has to do with re? What does that mean for you? Rest, relaxation. Okay. So it's going to help reset you. It's going to help reset you. That's the word they're using. Reset. Okay. So it's kind of like, I don't know. Why do you feel like a time clock? Why do I feel like I'm resetting a time clock? You know what I mean? Like I have to reset everything. Like, that's so weird. But anyways, Ruth, you're getting ready to change a bunch of stuff. Okay. Because you're resting, you're relaxing, and you're resetting. Okay. And we're going into this, time of, see, you've been going at things headstrong. See, that's the Aries in you. And it wore you out because you weren't listening to the signs, because you want to accomplish more and the be all. But sometimes you just have to say, no, I need a little time for myself. Okay. And I feel like it's hard for you to say that. That's why I'm going to have a hard time talking right now. Hold on a second. So learn how to say no a little bit. Yes, she should retire, but she's a grandma. She can't retire. She's busy. But she can relax a little more. So I'm going to leave that with you, darling. All right. So Roulette Girl, can I just have your first name so I can tap in on your real energy to give you a message? And Pooja, I'll be glad to give you a message. Because if I have your real energy, I can tap into what you really have going on. If I tap into like a fake name or something, it gives me like, it takes me a different area, and we don't need all that stuff. Okay, so Pooja, I'll give you one, and I'll wait for a Roulette Girl to give me her, because I feel like she is girl, her first name. All right, so Pooja. All right, Karen. All right, Karen, I got you. You're the Roulette Girl. All right, Karen. All right, so I'm going to go Pooja and then Karen, and then we're going to carry on from there, okay? Okay, so Pooja. I'm not sure if I've ever read for you before. I feel like you're on this new journey. You're going along this path, and it's like you're taking your time right now. I feel like things were messy before, like recently, not too far off in your in your distant past. Like you had to change up some things. So either you left people, places, things, whatever you got going on, and it's time for you to move forward. But you have to believe in yourself. You have to stand in your truth and in what you are doing and not lean on others, right? Because I feel like this is about you standing tall, you standing in your energy, you standing in your decisions, and if others around you can help, that's great. But if this is about you standing in your true power, this is like you energizing yourself. And I feel like it's taking me to it's taking a big leap forward. Like I'm being like, God is like lifting me up, you know what I mean? And saying, I've got your back. You know what I mean? So I think you need to trust in yourself. I think you need to trust God. You know what I mean? So I feel like in that trust, it's going to lead you down the right path. You just need to trust yourself and the journey that God has put you on. Okay. Because it's changing those situations for a better lifetime for you, my friend. So I'm going to leave that with you, Pooja. Thank you for being here this evening. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Karen. Hello, Karen. Let's flip my little piece of paper over so I can tap into your energy because you're brand new. I've never read for you before. I welcome you here. But if you know about Northport, you're local. All right, Karen. Just having your energy. You got fun energy, Karen. You got fun and loving energy. Something with the number 7 is going on. Lots of hearts going on around you. Different people. Maybe have left relationships, stepping into new ones, loving yourself more. Really honoring yourself now. Really taking like control. I feel like I just got on a horse and I just grabbed the reins and you're like, I'm in control now and I'm going to ride off into, the sunset or whatever. You know what I mean? But I also feel like there's a lot of love in your life. So it's either the people that are around you, a new relationship, you're allowing yourself to love yourself more. That was something that was something that needed to be taught and relearned. I'm getting it relearned. That's the words they're using. And I don't know why. Do you like to there's something that wants to talk to you. Like, do you hear things? Do you hear stuff, Karen? There's someone that really wants to talk to you, darling. There's a lot of energy that goes on around you. I feel like you are very spiritually in tune. You are just not completely and fully aware of it yet. It may have just recently started to tap in. You know what I mean? So it's only going to advance more because you're getting into this new flow. You're like finding your joy along this journey. You know what I mean? And this is so funny, but do you work with Jamie? Because I feel like you guys could laugh together. Do you guys know each other? Because if you do, I see you guys hanging out and having a great time and all that stuff. You know what I mean? But if you don't know each other, maybe you guys need to meet each other. You know what I mean? But Karen, there's a lot of new opportunities and growth going on for you, both spiritually, physically, emotionally, and all of that. Okay. So I just want you to know there's growth. You're going to learn and you're also ready to teach. So I don't know what it is that you want to teach something. Teach. There's something you want to teach. There's something you want to learn so that you can teach others. Or it's something you already know that you want to incorporate to teach others. I don't know. There's something about teaching there that you want to help with others. So I'm going to leave that with you. Thank you, Karen, for being here this evening. Thank you. And she says, yes, you're on target. So true. I'm starting. Ha, ha, ha. Thank you. Yay. Awesome. Thank you. You guys are a lot of fun. You guys have a lot of good energy this evening, and I didn't see anyone else ask for messages yet this evening. So you guys, if you want one, you're going to have to speak now or forever hold your peace until next Friday night when we come back to do it again. Okay. Thanks so much. Great news. Really happy with your messages. Good. I'm happy about what you're going to create moving forward. And I'm happy about what all of you are going to create moving forward, because you guys are stepping into that full creator mode. You're falling into, oh, love you too. You're all falling into that, you're in divine frequency. Absolutely, Dia. I'm getting a text message. I'll take a message. Okay. But you're all getting into that divine frequency right now, right? And it's like you're so connected. You're so in tune. I could almost play you like an instrument. You're so in tune. You guys are making that beautiful sound that you're supposed to sound. Because remember, we're all like this beautiful little orchestra going on right now, and we all have to find our harmony and our frequency and our balance and our stuff. Okay. Woo! Just find it all. All right. All right. Dia. I know you must be feeling these energies. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 Z's. So, not remembering what all these Z's mean for you, but Z's are also the end, right? 26. So that also makes it an 8. So we got 7 8s going on, because I felt like I was going to see like infinities with you. So the energy is really starting to ramp up with you. And again, you are always in that cycle, dream time, lifetime, dream time, lifetime. You know what I mean? And you're always in that constant flow. But I feel like 7 and 8 in these Z's. So look for 7 Z's in your travels coming forward, or any Z's that may show themselves to you. It's just weird. They just show up. You know how random they are. But again, the energy is ramping up for you. You're going to ride it. You're like kind of like it's so funny because I see the energy waves, and it's like you, instead of being on a surfboard, you're kind of like jumping over the tops of them, and you're kind of using them as like stepping stones. So you just want to keep moving forward, because you're just like running. You're like, I got no time for this. I just got to go and get there. So that's awesome. So I'm going to leave that with you, Dia. Just know that there's 7 Z's for you. 7 Z's. Well, hello, Aaron. What's happening? Ew, Lanka. All right, I'll take what you got if you feel like it. Absolutely, Lanka. Yay. All right, Lanka. I don't know why I'm so excited about that, but the energy is really kicking tonight, you guys. I really hope you guys are feeling into this, okay? All right. All right, so Lanka, I see you signing your name. I see you signing, and I feel like I'm using calligraphy. I feel like I'm signing my name in such a way that it's artistic. Okay, so I feel like you're getting ready to actually sign some new pieces, right? So you're ready to break into your art stuff. And I also, so there's a guy coming. There's a gentleman on the way. Wow. Okay. So yeah, there's definitely a dude on the way. So, but I'm also getting that he's also like some kind of artist or something too. I feel like there's some kind of connection in the art realm. Like there's something that you guys could like talk about and draw about, and kind of like that painting that we talked about where they keep swapping it back and forth or whatever, something kind of like that. I don't know if your OCD could handle something like that, but from what direction? I don't know. Hold on. Let me see if I can pick a direction from where he's coming from. Oh, Lanka. It's so funny because he's coming from the east. So maybe I don't know, maybe east of where you live already. But east. And it could be East Avenue, and that's downtown. So we might need to go downtown because I'm getting the word east. Let's go see what's on East Avenue downtown. So, Lake, I'm going to leave that with you. They're saying that you're going to break out and you're going to actually start sharing some of your stuff. Okay, so just get ready to start sharing more of your artistic abilities, because it is your joy to create. It is. It's like you're like in a zone. In a zone, I can feel you right now. So I'm going to leave that with you, Blanca. Thank you. All right. Would anyone else like a message? We have a few minutes left. If not, I'm going to chit chat about the energy and anything that I might feel is important as we move forward. I love each and every one of you so very much. You guys are so important to the universe and this earth plane so much right now in this time and place. Okay. We all chose to come to earth this time so that we could be part of the change, right? We're all being part of the change. Hello, Robin. And you guys are all helping change the world because you've changed yourselves. You've changed some of the patterns that you've recognized in your life, and you've changed things for the better. The better, my friends. Robin, since you just popped in, I'm going to give you a message real fast. I feel like you need one, even though you didn't ask. Because we are in this solar flare energy of 6. All right. They want you to know that you're being protected. You're being guarded. You're being grounded. You need to make the choices for your highest and best self. You're being supported on the left, the right, the front, the back. You have so much support all the way around you. You just have to recognize that it's there for you. Woo! So, Robin, it is there. They're saying the time is now. Trust yourself. It's all good. All right. I'm going to leave that with you, Robin. I could not get the sound to work on my phone. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Yay. That's all in time. They wanted me to share that with you. Rocket Robin. Rocket Robin. Anyways, there's all that going on too. All right. Amazing. Thank you. I got it. I knew you would. All of you are amazing souls. Thank you for stepping into your purpose, stepping into your divine source energy from creator, right? Whatever you gave source, creator, God, that name, you've gotten in tune, right? I can feel like I can play a lot of you like an instrument right now, because when we all come together and we're in tune, we are ready to manifest so much more together, because we are the creators. We can go out there and we can make it happen. Okay. So you guys are the master creator of your life. You are starting with the blank slate. Like this weekend, I want you guys all to imagine you're starting brand new. Woo! What are you creating? What are you going to write down here? I want to create the love of my life. I want to create the job of my life. I want to help people do this. I want to, whatever that is. I want you guys to think about that. In this energy that's going on right now, go within. Find out what it is that you want to create for yourself. Time is now, and it's always right now. Sometimes we always think we're planning for the future, but really we're creating that now, and it helps to manifest it later. But we have to stay in our faith, and God really wants you to keep your faith as we move forward. Again, remember that you are all in your bubble, your protection bubble, right? Like there's some new people out there tonight, so I might have to say what that is again. This is that protection bubble. So anything negativity has to stay outside of that. Only joy is allowed in, right? So imagine yourself in that like pink translucent bubble, like Glenda, the Good Witch and the Wizard of Oz. You can see out, people can see in, but the negativity is not allowed in. And definitely try it in traffic so you can see the energy work for you. See how powerful you really are, because you very, very much are very energetic beings. And we will understand that more as we move forward. So you guys have a rocking week, and I'll see you next Friday night. Love you guys. Bye.
Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show.